Hi guys, we will talk about the R script foundation for FDD. So the foundation can be done in any language, as such as DAX, PBI DAX, Alteryx, and Excel, and then this is R script. So each language has its own advantage, and then R script is one of them with a very simple syntax and then very short as well. So I need uh, to introduce here. Okay, so the first thing before we start is just the main function. You don't need to use main in R script. You can just write any function, any expression, and R script will run. But then I want the main because it will be easier for us to encapsulate the code and then also to test later if you want to break the process in any point, and then you can use main function as well. Okay, so the first thing about the R script foundation is the data frame. So data frame is the central concept in FDD. Actually, before the analytic thing come in, the data frame in FDD is just an Excel table, so you can um, base your computation in any Excel table, and then so normally in the FD service line, they will use one single table to base, and then they derive all the pivots or all the views based on that table. So this becomes the consolidated source for FDD foundation. Okay, so we do the same thing with a script as well. So I will, assuming that I will start with the main function like this, and then the first thing I want to do is the um, X, which is the column of FY 22, FY 23, and then FY 24. So basically, this is the column of 3 year. Okay, FY 20, 23, 4. Okay, that's it. And then another column which is you can name this one anything, column A, column B as well. So in Excel it will be A and B, but then I will do X and Y also. Okay, so then the second column will be the market. So for example, Indonesia, and then Malaysia, and then Singapore. Okay, so if you want to if for create a data frame from this one, you need a data frame function. But I would introduce the expand function for you. So GDF, the global data frame will be the expand grid of the column A, which is FY in column A, and then the market with the column B. Okay. So if you after this expression, you know that the column A has the 3 values, column B has like also 3 values, and then if you multiply or expand grid them all together, you have a table or the data frame, and then you can print the table as well. So you can name the table T1, T2 as well, but I will name GDF, which is for the general or the global data frame. It just has the naming convention. If you want, you can do T1 here. Okay. Okay, then if you run this one, if you run this expression uh, in here, and then it will show you the data frame. Okay, so I need to save it first, and then I run. Okay, so it will show you the data frame with 2 columns. The first column is FY, and the second one is the market in here. Okay, so that's how it works in this case. That's how you form the data frame or the data table for your computation. You can have any many table you can, but in FDD for the consistency purpose, they will consolidate everything in one single source, and then later you can derive from the source to make sure that all the number will be derived from one single source, and then that's why you maintain your consistencies along the way. Okay, so this is the first one, and then you can see here you can expand more as well. So if you add more Thailand, for example, and then Vietnam, for example, and then you save it, and then you run it with the Go function, then you have more markets in here. You can see this is actually the Cartesian product of the three values in the first column, and then the against each of the value in the second column. Okay, so here they go. So this is a easier way to do it, and I will do the column C as well in order for you to understand the concept of data frame better. In here, I will have the segment of hyper segment of customer and super segment, mega mall, and then online source, and then the last one is the retail working customer. Okay, so we have this source. I will do the segment here, and I bind it to the column C, and then I save the uh, table and save the code, and then okay, hold on, this one expand. There's something wrong with the data, and I need to fix it. See, online system expand grid paste segment C. Okay, format if else. Okay, let me check on the segment. Oh, here, sorry. I typed it wrongly. It's supposed to be the semicolon, not the colon like this. Okay, so I need to change this one back to B, and then segment C. And then I need to run this one again. Okay, there you go. So you have a lot of rows in here already. And then to be honest, you don't know how to check this table as of now. Later I will show you how to check it, but you understand the concept already. Now I will show you the next thing, which is to simplify the views in order to check. So the function I want to introduce is the function head, which is to show the only the top rows of the database. And then in here it will select the first 6 row, but then in total we have 75 rows in total here, but then we have the 6 of them, and then you can print other characteristic of the data frame as well. So let me show you some of them first. Later along the way we will have more function, but let me show you the basic one first. So the first thing I want to introduce is the class of uh, the data frame. So the class will tell you the type or the class or the nature of the object here. So the GDS here is the data frame. But if you would print the class of the this A, it will give you characters or the string, and then I think that's it. The same with B and C as well. They are the same. The next thing I want to print is to print the number of row in GDF, which is in this case is supposed to be 75 just now, but we display only 6 of them, the first of the top 6, and then the next one would be the column of number of column. Okay, so uh, if I print this one, it will give me the number of rows here, number of column here, and then the class here as well. If you want to print all the names or all the column names in this case, you can use the function names. So it will give you the name of all the okay. So you can see here all the column names will be here. If you add more columns, and then it will show you more. Okay, so there's a shortcut to print all of them here in the same place, which is use the cat function. I show you like for like each of them. This one, first thing is like if you show numbers like this, sorry, I changed this one to code. If you show things like this, it will be very difficult to read because you have no labels or you don't have any hints here. You only have the numbers, but I will show you. Uh, so class will be the string. Uh, the number of row will be the integer number of column will be another integer number, and then I will want to introduce the new line in order to make some space. Okay, so and then I'll print all of them all together in the same place. So class GDF at number of rows GDF, number of column GDF, and all together in the same. So the difference between this and this is something like this. I will run the workflow first, and then I will show you. Okay, so the difference is okay. So sorry, I need to add the sprint f in front of those guys, because otherwise it won't give me the format I want. S and column, sprint and column. Okay, and column. Okay, why does this complain my class is here and co is here and row is here? Okay, why does it complain my string and row and co? Oh, sorry, this one. I just typed it wrongly. Okay, so I type a lot of things wrongly today. Okay, so there we go. So you see here the class is data frame, and then the number of column is 75, and then the number of rows 75, and then number of columns 3. So this one is a little bit more easily for you to read. So in order to show the names in this format, you need to do the same thing, but with the paste function. So let me show you how to do it in here. So I want to print all the names in this thing like this, and then I will call this one names equal to the string. But now in here, actually I don't have the string here, but because the name will be a vector, so I need to uh, concatenate the vectors together. So I can write the nested expression in here, but let me put uh, t the t one in here, which is the variable, and then I will do t1 the paste of names of the GDF to avoid the nested, because we nest a lot of already, and it's become very difficult for us to read the expression. So after this, and then if you run the thing, it will give you something like this. Okay, so the thing is here, because the paste function here doesn't uh, combine or concatenate all together, and then you have three lines like this. If you want to combine them, you need to use a sep function, sorry, collapse option, not function, sorry, option, and then you can specify any separator in this case, and then it will look like this. There you go. So you have the name in here. We have the FY and then market and segment like this. If you want to, you can put the whole string in the box, and then you can see it more clearly like this. Okay, there you go. So after this example, hopefully you understand the nature of the data frame in our script, which is the foundation for our all the computing later. It's like the core consolidated foundation in Excel. And then we in here we actually extract some values from the data frame, and then we print them nicely in this view. Okay, so for this video, I want you to see this one as well. So whenever I run the expression go here, which is G. Actually, it will start the batch file here, and then this is the batch file. Actually, I use a script inside Alteryx in here, and then a script for point 2, point 3. But you can actually install a script outside Alteryx, and then you can run your script or your workflow anywhere. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I want to run the before running anything, I want to run this expression. So minus E here just mean that I want to run an expression, and then I run the cat wrapped 10 here, which essentially mean that I will print some blank line here between here, in order to separate the previous result with the current one. So when you read the result, it will come. We start with from here, and then the blank one, they won't. They will be. They belong to the previous run, and then we don't have any confusion. So that's the second thing. The third thing is that I want to run this number 2 active R here, which is this file. Okay, so this is our file, and then I run this one. So I use our script in our Alteryx to run the blank lines for separation, and then I run the working script we write in here. That's all we need to have in order to run the workflow or the exercise. Okay, so because of this setting, after you write any expression, you need to save it, and then you need to run. So save first. So if you see any stars around here, it will mean, okay, let me produce some stars. Okay, so if you see any stars around here, it means that the file is not saved, and you have to save it first, and then after that you can run by the G, which is for go, and then that's all we need to see the result.